Hi guys, it's Kelly. I wanted to kind of share some things I got at the Goodwill and at another thrift store called Teen Challenge. I thought it was pretty cool. Usually these things at Walmart cost, you know, with the 3 drawers. Let me see. Nope, wrong way. Okay, anyway, can you see that with the 3 drawers? It's a big thing. Okay, they cost about $5 or $6. Can you see what that says? Yeah, I got it for $1.50, so I was really happy. I really did need some more container storage because I have so many different things going on. Okay, so that's the first thing. I wanted to get that, get that out of the way so that, there, so that we'd have room for the other stuff. I did finish up my Dominos, which I'm going to show you next. Okay, here's some of my dyes I've gotten in the last week from that A company that we can't talk about. Because if we say their name, they delete our videos, so, but look at that one. I'm going to get out my die cut machine too and have some fun with these. Look at that one. Go ahead and just take them all off. Okay, now this was a little silver tray I got at Teen Challenge, as a matter of fact. And I double stuck some, except that one didn't stay because I put an extra piece. I just put a sheet of magnet, like the stuff I did on my Twinchies and my Inchies, and I just laid it in here, so that way, see, nothing falls. Nothing falls. This is another one of my dyes. You guys know I've been working on steampunk. And gosh, I'm hoping to get this project finished soon. That's what I forgot to get. I need a piece of PVC pipe. Okay. But that's the only hint I'm going to give you. So then, whoops. So then there's that one. And then I think I already have this one, but I'm not sure. So if I've already got it, somebody is going to be a lucky recipient in one of my giveaways. Okay, do you see that? There's that steampunk clock. Let me turn that a little bit. Ooh, that's hot. Yeah, one of my lights went out and I had to... There we go. Okay. And I had to get a new bulb, and I got it a little bit stronger, and this is also one of the dyes I got. When I had put the word out, you know, in some of my craft goods, or groups, rather, if anybody has any steampunk die cuts they'd like to trade, you know, because I have mermaid die cuts, I have seahorse die cuts, I have a lot of my own, but I didn't have any steampunk. And when they showed, oh my gosh, I got so many beautiful die cuts. I've done a video on that. But one of the die cuts was a die cut tag that you could also cut out. And I thought that was beautiful. So those are the dies that I wanted to show you that I got. Alright, now I know those won't all stay because they're all layered. I'm going to set them back over here. Okay, and let's get into the bag of goodies. I found this fiber. Wow, there is an awful lot of light on here. Let me see. I wonder if it's the overhead light. Okay, it's white, and it's almost like eyelash fiber. Isn't that pretty? I got this at the Goodwill for $1. So, put that one down. I went today, and apparently they've got this weaving package, but I like the mesh and the yarn. you know, where you could weave your own pattern. So let me open this, and it even came with the needles. Now this is a really pretty wine red, I think. Is it wine? Yeah. No, it's like a dark purple. Let me see. Oh, it came with 2 needles. Check those out. Alright, and this is what... Oh, I guess this is the mesh that it's supposed to weave through. Let me see, what are we weaving? I guess it's supposed to be somewhere in here. But isn't that pretty? It's just a wide mesh. Duh. Okay, I'm not going to try and put that back in there. Cardboard, yes, we'll save. Okay, so that's like a wine red with a hint of purple, like eggplant. This one, same thing, but it's got a more of a pink rose color. And I got both of those for $1. I thought those were interesting. Alrighty, so we'll put those aside. I picked these up, okay? Apparently they're cutlery holders. But it says eat, drink, and be merry. Now, let's see if they have it. No, okay. It's the size of a small gift bag. Ugh. But it's really rough. And it's got an automatic pocket in it that you can use in a journal. But I thought that was an awesome idea. And there were, how many? 12. There were 12 of them in here for $1. This, some of you in my face group know that we do Trivia Tuesdays. One of the questions was, what is the fabric called that you do cross stitch on? And I didn't realize it. I put linen weave, I think is what I wrote, but I didn't, because I didn't remember. I don't cross stitch. My eyes don't work that way. And then I found this, and it says Carolina linen. It's needlework fabric, and I got this for $2. It's Aida 14. It's a 14 count, which means I guess you get 14 stitches in an inch, if I remember that right. But I got it for $2, and it's a whole, let me see, how big is it? It's 15 inches by 18 inches. So it would make a great background on a mixed media, or, you know, even it would be perfect on cards. I was thinking of cutting a slice of it off and using it for texture on my jelly plate. Yeah, so there's a bunch of things you can do with that. So we're going to set that right there. Now this I got for 25 cents. It's a paper tablecloth, okay, from Hallmark, but I got it for 25 cents. I don't know if you can see that. The light seems so bright. I wonder why. Let me turn this one on. Nope, that's not the one. That's the one. Okay. Anyway, so I got it for 25 cents. I didn't care so much about this, but I love this design in the center right here. And it's a stiffer type of paper, obviously, if you've used a, you know, you've done a birthday party or a shower or something, and you buy the throwaway napkin, or, yeah, buy party supplies. Okay. So it's a little bit stiffer. But look how pretty that is. That would make an awesome journal cover, would make awesome pages, would make awesome tags. I mean, all of this. There's a good bit amount here. And then even this stuff on the side that can be used as well. And I got this for $1. Okay, $1. I know, I'm showing my northern roots. $1, dang it, $1. And I got a frame for 50 cents. Oops, it's a stand-up frame. Like that. And how many of our mixed media projects that we do that we really, really like, and we don't want to cut them up, and we just don't want to hide them away. I picked up some frames because there's some of my stuff that I like that I want to keep out, or something that somebody has sent me that I want to keep out. So I started picking me up a little bit of frames, and I can always decorate, paint, whatever. Okay, so that was 50 cents. And I found some 2-ply napkins for autumn, fall, for 50 cents. Okay, and there are 16 napkins in there. Fall is my favorite season, or autumn, whichever you prefer. I was born at the end of September. I grew up in Michigan, and the falls in Michigan are beautiful. Probably not as pretty as they are up in New England, but whoops. But they're pretty nonetheless, and that's one of the things I miss terribly about Michigan is the fall, okay? Because you can feel that crisp air. All the bugs are gone, the leaves are changing, and you can feel winter coming around the corner. That's my favorite time of the year. Okay, now check this out. It's a penny black stamp, okay? The original price, I don't know if you can see that very well, is $12.99. Alright, I got it for $1. That was the stamp. And this would be good for backgrounds. That's why I liked it. Okay, and these are called, they're pre-pasted wall covering sheets. They're flare squares by DuPont. There's supposed to be 15 in here. I don't know if there's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it doesn't matter. But I got it for, I think he gave it to me for 50 cents. Okay? But they're pre-pasted on the back. So all you got to do is just sponge some water on it or spray it with your water spray. And look at those colors. You can cut those items out. You can use it as a journal cover. You can use it. Oh, this is just, yes, it may look like it's from the 70s. But you know what? I happen to like the 70s. The music in the 70s, minus disco, was the best. That in the 80s. So, but it gave me, I bought, you know, a bunch of these. So, which I thought was fabulous. I know you love my word. So, we'll put that one, whoops, right here. Okay. Nope, we are not done. I know this sounds really funny, and I don't know why I did it, but I did it anyway. These are the only scissors I can reach at the moment. And they only had 2, so I bought both of them. I got 2 zebra crepe papers. See the other ones right here? And they were 50 cents. Isn't that cool? I love the zebra print. Okay, what about those favorite ATCs? The ones that you really, really like, or somebody sent you one that is so beautiful you just don't know what to do with it? Okay, well, I saw these at the thrift store. They didn't have a price on them except for the $4.99 on the back, right? And it's set up where you can set them, you know, horizontally, or you can set it up vertically, depending on how you want to display your items. But they had 2 of them. So I thought, how perfect to put ATCs in there. You know, some real beautiful ones. Okay, now, before I bring up what I have left, oh wait, I do have one more thing to show you. Okay, I found these deck of cards. No, Angela, I didn't find the poker thing. I went back to look for it and it was already gone. I didn't figure it would last. Right? But it's from the branding iron. And that's the design on the back. Wait, there we go. Let's see if I can put it up here. Yeah, the design on the back. And the front, you can tell they were old. But they're in really good shape. And if you didn't know, see, look at the Joker. If you didn't know, yeah, they were kind of stuck. Yep, they're stuck together a little bit. These are the perfect sizes for ATCs. Playing cards are. See? 2.5 by 3.5. Perfect ATC size. So if you have an old deck of cards or a deck of cards that's missing some, or cards that you let the grandkids or children play with and they've lost some over the years, you know, that's an idea, okay? Okay, now, how many times have we all gone online and tried to find wallpaper companies that would send us their swatch books, or we would hunt for places that would give out free swatches or free samples and, you know, all of that kind of stuff? You know what dawned on me? And I feel so stupid. In most thrift stores, most Goodwills, most Salvation Armies, most consignment shops, there's always a bin somewhere filled with rolls of unwanted wallpaper. Okay? And I found some. So I didn't have the chance to go through all of it, but I grabbed what I wanted right off the bat. Okay, let me see. Okay, these are wall borders. Okay? But look how pretty that is. That was $1. See if I can get the tape off of it. But that's the perfect size for, you know, to make a journal with and use it as a journal cover. It's wallpaper, so it's tougher than regular paper. And then I got this one. I got 2 of these actually. They're like the houses in San Francisco or something. They're all right up next to each other. Oh, good. Now, how cool is that? Okay. How cool is that? And if worse comes to worse, you can always fussy cut out the top and have it as a background. Anyway. But yeah, these were 50 cents a piece. Except that one. That one he charged me $1 and I don't know why. Alright, and then my last piece that I got, and it was the only roll they had. It was absolutely beautiful because think of what would happen if you tea stained this or, you know, put a alcohol ink on it, or sprayed it, or whatever. Okay, you are not going to be able to see this, the texture in this. Can you see that texture? There we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And you can cut this up and do whatever you want with it. And it's so elegant, you know, it's a cream, it's like an off-white. And it was almost a whole roll. Anyways, he charged me, where is it? Wrong one. $2 for the whole roll. And this is how much is on the roll. Whoops. Fell out of the bottom. So that's quite a bit. Alright, so that was my haul for the last couple days. May not seem like a whole lot, but when you find things, I find I never look at things the same way anymore. Have you noticed that? That when you get really heavy into crafting and recycling and, you know, thrift store buying, and I mean, you know, where you're always looking for a good deal, you have that craft eye. That's what I'm going to call it, the craft eye. Because everything you look at, the first thing that comes to your mind is, wow, I wonder what I could do with that at my craft table. Ooh, that would make a good journal cover. Ooh, look at the texture on that. I could use that on my jelly plate. Don't lie. I know, okay? I know, because I'm there. I'm with you. I do the same thing. I can't even go into a grocery store without something like that going through my head. You know? Like, oh my gosh, I can use that for this, and I can use that for this, and oh, check this out. And my dad sometimes, I think he just wants to drop me off at the door and leave me on my own for a little while. But I can say I've actually got him crafting and him thinking, you know, along those lines. So he's starting to come around, you know. So there's a method to my madness. Don't let anybody fool you. Because of course, at that point, I'm not quiet about it, because I'll be like, Dad, or, you know, Steven, my son, or some whoever else I'm with. I'm like, oh, I could use that for such and such and whatever. And they're like, really? I don't see it. I'm like, yeah, okay, picture it this way. And and I would be talking for an hour, and they're looking at me like I'm from another planet. So, yeah, that was my haul. And because oh, it's a sugar cookie I left on my desk. I don't like sugar cookies. So, alright, so I plan on showing you my finished Dominos, because I finished up the ones that I started on my last video. Alrighty, and I'm going to put, these are what I keep all my jewelry findings in. These are perfect. Okay, so let me grab the Dominos, and you'll see the ones I finished, like that one. Okay, this one says Serene, and actually, you didn't see me, but I put some rhinestones around the edge, okay, to match the rhinestones on the front. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, these are the ones you haven't seen yet. Okay, you've seen these, right? You watched me do these on the video. Here's my other one. Okay. Yeah, I went domino crazy yesterday. After I got started, I just couldn't stop. Okay, and then you saw me do this one. Come on. It's not going to show you anyway. Okay. And you saw me stamp them. I don't remember if you watched me add any rhinestones or not. This one says Virtue. And I haven't coated it with the coat of glossy accents yet. These have. Okay, this one says Play at the bottom. I added some rhinestones in the middle. Okay, this one is going to be steampunky. I've got itty bitty gears I'm going to put around the outside. So that one's not done yet. Okay, not that one. Okay, now this one is one of the ones that I painted. And I didn't know what else to do with it. So I put I had some stringed rhinestones. You know, those sticky packets you get. And then I put dots of glue, glitter glue all around it, and put a little owl in the center. Now this one's a pink owl. I wish I knew how to get rid of that glare. I really do. Let me try and turn this. Whoops. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. Let's see if that helps. Yay! That helped! Okay, so... Oh, that helped a lot. Alright, so that's that one. And then this is the one I Mod Podged with. Alright, and I found 2 stickers that I just put over it. And I glitter glued around it. I don't know if you can see that or not. And I put some of these blue pearls. I'm not sure I like the pearls. I may end up taking them off before doing anything, and I might just wrap it in a ribbon or something, but I'm not quite sure about this one. But I really like those hearts on top of the collage. Now those, mind you, didn't have the wire on the back with the holes on the bottom. Now there's some that are upside down because I don't want to show them to you yet. They're my favorite. Okay, and I did this one with the purple owl. See, even if you don't have the graphics, you know, to make beautiful domino art, you know, or whatever, you can use what you have. And this is what I did last night. I just dug through my sticker box and just thought, oh, that would look cute. I like owls, okay? And I used some pink glitter glue around it and let it dry all night long. Just dotted it, and that's it. I'm going to put a hook on the top and a hook on the bottom and let it dangle from something. Okay, this is that Zentangle one that I did. Okay, and I wanted it a little blingy, so I put some rhinestones. Huh. Okay, I'll have to redo that, but I put some rhinestones around it. So, okay, now this one, I'm missing one. Ah, there it is. Okay, this one I put, these two, I put rhinestones around because I wanted them to match. Alright, so I'm going to flip this over. And I put a sticker on that one with some iridescent glitter. That's the kind that looks green and purple and pink and silver and blue all at the same time. And then on this one, I did 2 flowers and did the same thing. It was from the same sticker page. So I'm trying to do it where I have matching pairs. You know, like those 2 match. The 2 owls match. The 2 stamped ones match. The 2 girls match. the two things with the embellishments coming off match. This one I haven't quite figured out. Maybe I'll match that with this one. And then I've got one of these that I don't know what I'm going to do with that doesn't have a match. But if worst comes to worst, I can always throw it in with that one. Now, are you curious about these three? I love these. These have got to be my all-time favorites. And I didn't even do much to them. Okay? This is my first one. Come on. It's a mermaid coming out of the sea, if you can't tell, and the word says grace. And I used I had bought a container that has, when you go to the salon and get your nails done, and you know sometimes they'll put a gem, them itty bitty gems. Well, that's what I did with this one. I put pink gems. Yeah, I put pink gems all over. This one says grace. Now these are two. This one says pure, okay? But if you can't tell what they are, they're like horse mermaids, or mer horses, or mer unicorns, or something like that. Underwater. And the word there is pure, and I used light blue gems. And this one, I'm keeping this one, okay? I'm telling you that. Can you tell me what that looks like? Look at it carefully. It's a horse, okay? But look at the artistry in it. Look how beautiful that is. And I did the same with some, I couldn't find orange. I wanted to use orange, but instead I used yellow. So I put some yellow gems around them. But isn't that beautiful? So yeah, I still kept playing with Dominos almost all night. I still have to put the wires and stuff on the backs of this one, and these, and this. Which I will do not on video because that kind of takes a while. But since I've already got these done, I might even find some beautiful lace to go around these. I'm not sure yet. That's my craft wish list. Okay. So let's try and match some gems with these. Okay, I've got some rings over here. So we'll leave those there. I'm not seeing any. No, I'm not seeing anything. Well, maybe a couple of keys. Maybe. We'll see when we see. There's my wire. Might find something better. Okay. Let's set this one down. Now, I don't have a lot, mind you. I really don't. So here's some chain. Oh, that would look really pretty on a necklace. Huh, we'll leave that right there. Okay. Now I like these. Can you see it? There you go. And they come with their own little bead caps and their own little rings. So let me see if I can find... Well, of course, I can only find 2. Unless I get lucky and one popped into another side. Ooh, this is pretty. Look at this. That would be a pretty hanging. Oh, most definitely. Let's see if I have another one. No, I do not. But I do have dolphins around a blue moonstone. So I can use that as a charm. Oh, don't tell me they put print beads on this thing. Alright, where's my scissors? Okay, good. I found the dark ones. There. Now, I won't throw those away because they can be used again. But I did want that. So, ooh, but I also have one of these. Look at this light blue one. Can you tell it almost looks clear, but it's not? Let me put some white paper behind it. Well, let me get the other one. This one and... Ah, yep, I found the third one. Told you it would have fallen in another, but these look better anyway. Okay, see how those are blue? Alright, so let's kind of see what we're doing here. I know I want this, which I'm going to have to cut the wire off of. But I want this to hang dangle. But I don't want the green on there too, so I'll have to cut it off at that juncture. Okay. So let's close these off. I even know. Okay. I can tell I'm still pretty noobish at all of this. I'll put that one down there, and for poops and giggles, we'll check this one, just in case something else jumps out at us, okay? Ooh, I really like these dark blue ones for this one. What do you think? Yes, I do. I like it better than the dolphins and the moonstone, actually. But which one do I want? Do I want the square or the... I'm going to do the twisty triangle with another little... No. I need a clear bead, I think. Well, I have those, so that'll work. And look, I've even got a dolphin here and a seahorse here. Okay, well, that's what I see so far. So let's see what we can make or do with what we've got. This doesn't feel like it's closed. It didn't. What's stopping it? There. Okay, so we got that. Now let me get out my tools. No, not those. Okay. know, my nippers were supposed to be in there. I probably just didn't see them. There they are. Okay. Okay, so these are the ones I'm going to keep out. So for now, what am I going to do? Let's snap this one. Okay. Put that off to the side. So I've got a couple of little links that'll hold on to the thing. Okay. So what other color can we put with this? Well, let's get us a ring. Alright. Now remember when I said when we pull apart jump rings, that was the word. It was jump rings. Okay? You don't pull them apart like that. You have to twist them. So I will twist that open. Okay, you see how that's open? I don't know if you can see that or not. There we go. Well, it's twisted open. So that's what I'm going to hang. This one on. Alright, and I want to hang one of these little keys on it. Let me see. Oh, I don't know if I want anything else. And then we'll put it in there. And we will pull them back together again. Oh. Okay. And there we go. Now let's see how we're going to do this one. This one is going to need a ring to go on it because you see it didn't come with one. It just came with the hole. So we're going to give this one a ring. These are the rings I made yesterday from wrapping around the pencil. You guys remember that? And we slide it through there. It's not very dangly. Actually, I'm going to put the key there first. Okay, and then this. Oops. I have an idea. Okay, put this in there. Put this in there. Put this one. I'll put that one in. Alright, and then we'll slide. Now I'm not done yet, mind you, and I don't want that green one hanging. Twist them back together again. And this time it didn't work. But in theory, that's what it's supposed to do. There we go. Okay. So we've got that hanging. Okay, but I don't want that green one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip off the green. Alright. And then with another ring, which will bring it a little bit lower. Okay, let's see. Oh, I forgot to open it. Twist it open. And let me find the end link on this one. There. And now I'll twist it closed, and we will see what it looks like. Nope, that's not closed. Okay. Let go. There we go. Now, how does that look? I wish you could see it better. It's so much prettier in person. Okay, so now with the orange and the yellows, I don't want the blues. Okay? So I've forgotten to look for that. So let's open this one back up. And we will put these blue ones back in. I know it's probably in the wrong one, but that's okay. But I would like to hang one of these big reddish orange dangly things off of it. Yeah, I would. I'd like to do that. Oh, there's one that's not quite as big. I might go with that one. And then there's the itty bitty one. Okay, but we want another color to go with it, so let's find. Oh, let's see if we can't find a turquoise one. That's not turquoise. That won't work. Wow, where's all this coming from? What about this gold? Huh. Put this one. I don't know, you guys. Which color looks best? And you can't see it anyway. Okay, so let me close this for a minute. Oh, come on. There's nothing stopping you. Thank you. Okay. So we've got this one. But we've got this option, this option, this option, and maybe the gold. I kind of like this one on this end better. The one right there. This one. I think that's the one I'll use. And even use the little one too. Or I wonder if I can use the big one. No, the big one's too big. Alrighty then. Here's some chain we can use. Awesome sauce. Okay, so let's get a ring. Okay. I did that with my hands. I should have done it with the pliers. It's more... Okay. So let's put... Oh, come on. This one. And I do want a key. It's a good luck symbol. Alright. And then we will put that through there. And we will close it up. Okay. Now, how far down do we want to go? We don't want to go too far, because we don't want to make this too long. So let's go this one. Oops, that one went flying. Oh, stop. Okay. There. Now we need a ring. Okay, there. Alright, and we will do... Oops. And how come you're not going through the hole? Might be one of them. No? Sees clear through it. We might need a bigger ring, so we may not be able to use that medium-sized one. So let's just stick with the little one. I think that was the perfect size for it. Now, obviously, you can get more and more fancy with the dangles that you want. Me, I'm learning, so it's not something that I can just whip up off the top of my head. But see, even little pieces of broken chain that you find can help you make something. I think I used two links in this one. Let's show it. 2 links. And I got that. Oops, I'm sorry. I think it's beautiful. Okay, so these were the ones I wanted to decorate or dangle on camera. Alright, and you've seen me do the other what do you call them? The other dominoes. These just take, you know, putting, let me put the ones with dangles together. Okay. It just takes a few minutes of figuring out what colors you want to use and what colors will be good. Okay. There's one more thing I wanted to do, and I can't reach it from here, so I'm not going to do it. Alrighty. I think that's it for now. This is just going to be a short one. I wanted to show you all my beautiful dominoes. Lay them all out for you. So I can take a picture and add it as an end note so you can see them all at the same time. How does that sound? I'll put some of these here. I'll put my two favorites here. That's what we were going to do. We were going to check out and see if we couldn't find any itty-bitty gears. Oh, I want a cracker. Not that one. Is this one? Yep. Okay. Oh, you know what? I may have put it in a container because I think I did. Hold 1 second. Let me go get that. This isn't live, so I can pause you and it won't take very long at all. Okay, I'm back. Took me a little bit longer to find where I stuffed the container I had. We'll push all of these out of the way. I don't know if we need that one, but we'll put these out of the way, because this is the one I want to work on. Now I got all of these. They're gears and dies and everything. There was like 1,000 pieces or 500 pieces, something silly like that. But they're metal. And I forget where I got them from. I think I got them on eBay. But I got all of that for like 20 bucks. That's the most I've ever spent on anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some out. And I know they've got some really itty-bitty ones that would be perfect on this die. Or this domino, rather. Sorry. See, look at how itty-bitty these are. You see how small they are? So, let's get a couple out. I want a silver one. Is that too big? That's a little bigger. Let's see. Alright, let's work with what we've got here. See if we can't make this any prettier. Put that one on top of that one. It's a little too big. That's why I need a smaller silver one. I know they've got them. It's just hunt and peck and dig and... And of course, it'll probably be one I didn't even pour out. So let's pour some more. See if we can find any small ones. Small silver. And I know they've got them because I've seen them. Is that one? Nope, that's still a little big. Is that one? Nope, still a little big. Oh, but wouldn't you just love to run your fingers through all these gears? I know that sounds weird, but to me it isn't. When I got started on steampunk, I fell in love. And it's not going to, so I guess I'll have to use a gold small one. See, I put 2 small die cut ones with a little bitty chain there, but I wanted to, they kind of fade out. You really can't see them. So I wanted to put something there that makes them pop. And I guess I'll do another gold since I can't find a silver. Yeah, the die cuts underneath are just paper. So that just kind of gives them a little bit more oomph. Now let's see if the sides. Okay, now I'm going to have to get a whole bunch of these if I'm going to do the sides. Whole bunch of little ones. Yeah. They have more of these like antique copper ones than you do any other color, looks like. See, here's 4 more. 5 more. That's silver, that's too big. Okay, here's 2 more golds and another 2 coppers. I'm thinking that should be enough. And if not, I can dig and get some more. Just thinking, wondering if I could do a clock hand or something as silver. That would be pretty. There. Now let's see how this is going to look going down. Let me see if I can find a couple more gold and I can intersperse them. Well, I'm not seeing any right offhand, except the bigger ones. So let's just try it. We'll see what we get. Put a dot and a gear. Oh, maybe we could do like a clock hand. Before I start, let me put some of this up here and see what we can see. Something else that's a little steampunky. Try that one. Nah, I don't know. I think I might just go with the copper and the gold. I don't know, I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? Well, now it's going to focus on the back and not what's on here. There it is. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's do the top. And if I can't find any more gold, I might have to empty out that whole container just to keep it, you know. We're not going to fit 3 up there, so we'll split those up just a little bit. Okay, but we need a gold right here on this one. Okay, then we'll do copper here. Gold. Ouch! My dad would always say when I'd say ouch, he'd go, "Don't do that, dummy, that hurts." You gonna do it again? My answer is probably. Alright, well, I only need 1 more gold, I guess. Oh, that looks cool from the front. Check it out. Okay, so we need 1 gold and 1 copper one. Let me just look real quick. I have a feeling I'm going to have to dig. Yeah. I know they've got to have at least 1 more gold in here. Nope, that's a big one. That's a big one. Out of all of this, you're telling me I can't find 1 more gold here. So that's it. I want my money back. I want to keep what I got, but I want my money back, right? Ah, I think we found 1. And we did. Wow, it's probably the last one. Okay, so we'll do the gold on this one. Copper on this one. Now that looks flippin' cool. Oh my gosh, just looking at it from the front. Let's see if you can see it better. There you go. See, with the different colors, and then turn it on its side. And then turn it up. That's cool. I think that one's become one of my favorites. Alright. Okay, now for all of that, now I get to put all of this back in the container. Oh, it would be really nice to have... Here we go. Figure it's my craft list. Nothing's going to happen on it, so I might as well use it for what it's good for. Okay, so we got this. Okay, and let's get this. don't think that there's any more out. That's about it. But they all fit right in here. So that is my steampunk one, which I think looks totally rad. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, so now I found another butterfly. Huh. I wonder if that would go. Nah, that'd hide the hearts. Okay. Alright, well, that's it for now. Okay, I just wanted you to show you some more of my domino fun. I went back to the Dollar General where I got my dominoes the first time, and I got them the first time I got them was like $2.50 or something like that, and I checked in two different Dollar Generals. One was $4.75 and one was $4.50. So they went up in price, so I'm going to have to keep looking because I've only got a few dominoes left, and I have a feeling I'm going to have a whole lot of fun with these. I really do. So, on that note, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the backs on the ones that don't have the backs and see where we can go from there. And maybe I'll show you. Oh, I gotta dig out the E6000. No, I don't. It's right here. Okay, and maybe show you a little bit of this, that, and the other when I'm done with them the next time. Alright. Oh no, one of my dots fell off. Oh, that sucks. Okay, let me put this back. Let's see. Because I haven't covered them in the glossy accents, so it's not protecting what's on the domino. But I did order some triple thick through Amazon. So hopefully that'll get here pretty soon. And I won't go through all my glossy accents. But it's about the same price anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Oh, crack list. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to be working on these, putting the hooks on the tops and bottoms. And remember, always find humor in life. Because if you don't, life sucks. Okay? And always, always, always give yourself the freedom to art yourself silly. Alright? Thank you so much for spending this hour with me, and I hope to see you again. Remember, if you like my videos, please click the thumbs up down below, because it shows YouTube that I have quality content, and that I'm somebody that, that can be on YouTube, and not just some troll somewhere. If you haven't, please subscribe. I always sub back. And in this video, my my Facebook group is called Coffee Cup Crafts and Conversation. Okay? We're doing a challenge that for those of them who watch my videos all the way through the end, and I might even give them the code word in the middle. But I give a code word, and then they have to let me know in Facebook group what that code word is. And then I do a giveaway. So, my code word today is going to be Cracker Jacks. Okay? So my code word is Cracker Jacks. On that note, I will see you guys later. Okay? And God bless.